Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We can start our class now. Can I request Mr. Toban Sahib, could you please recite this prayer for me? We can start. This one, Rabbana.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. Our Lord, accept from us, for you are all hearing, all knowing. Surah Baqarah chapter 2 verse 128.
Jazakumullah Toban Sahib. Okay, someone actually requested me that if we can do a little bit of revision as well. So I have decided to recap whatever we have learned. So this will be in the shape of question and answers. So I have these 3 questions, and if anyone can come forward and help me to give answer for these 3 questions. They are simple questions, and if you don't know, then I will go through, but I will really appreciate if you can come forward and give me the answer of these 3 questions. Anyone, please? Request Toban Sahib. There are a number of people.
Assalamualaikum. Can we ask Anika Sahib if you want to have a go, or Azan Jaja? As we are just learning, all of us.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam.
The first one, how many alphabets are in our Arabic language? That's 29, I believe.
Yes, that's correct.
Then the second one, 5 letters which are thin would be ba.
No. First, let me know how many letters are always pronounced with light or thin sound.
So there's 7 thick and 3 variable. So that's 3 and 7 is 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So 19 letters are always light, thin.
Yes, excellent. And can you please give me 5 examples which you think are thin letters?
Ba, ta,
ta,
jim, kha.
Kha is a thin?
Oh, sorry, no, that's a thick letter. Jim, ha, kha. Za.
Yes, zal as well.
Zal, yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much. And the last question?
So a sakin letter is which has a sukoon on top. Yes. And it's read in conjunction with the previous letter.
And that previous letter should have any vowel, fatha, kasra, dhamma, yeah?
Yes. With yes. A harakat, basically.
Harakat. Without harakat, we cannot read sakin letter. Excellent. Very, very good. Thank you very much. Next, I have got these 2 questions. Anyone else? Please come forward and give me the answer of these 2 questions. Yeah, I think you can ask because the first answer was brilliant. Thank you very much. And I would expect the same kind of answers for these 2 questions as well.
Yeah, for the members who have just joined, Aman Sab tonight is doing just a revision as per the request from some of us that we should do revision. So he's just covering revision. And the first slide has been covered. Now the second slide. Asafa or Azan Jaja or G0724, if you can maybe have a go.
For the letter Ra, if it carries a dhamma, when it's Sorry, I was thinking when it's thick. When it's thick, it carries a dhamma. You pronounce it with a thickness.
I never asked when is the thick.
I know. Sorry, I can't remember the rule for the thin. I'm sorry.
Okay, no worries. When letter Ra has got Fatha or Dhamma, as you rightly said, it's a thick sound. And when it has Kasra, then it's a thin sound.
Okay, Jazakallah.
Yeah? And what the next question?
Meme is a gunna. So when it carries a meme is pronounced with a heavy sound, it has a kasra. It's a shadda, and it carries a kasra before it.
No, it's other way around. Meme is usually pronounced with a thin sound, apart from the letter meme in word Allah, which is called Lamul Jalala. We need to pronounce it with a thick sound when it is preceded with the Fatha or Dhamma. We pronounce meme of word in word Allah with the thick sound, and we pronounce it with the within the word Allah, we pronounce it with thick sound when it is preceded with lam. And in all other words, when meme appears, we always pronounce it with the thin sound. Can you please explain this to me now?
Sorry, I understand that for the lam, not meme. I understand the majestic.
Okay.
Sorry.
Meme.
Yes.
Yeah, meme letter
is a gunna, and that
no,
is
it's not pronounced with the sorry. It's a this meme is basically it's a lam. I'm asking lam. Sorry.
Okay, lam. Okay, yes, lam. If it's preceded
It's
by
let me
okay
correct it. It's basically it's a lam. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I know the majestic lam. That's if it's thick if it's preceded by fatha or dhamma, and thin with the kasra.
Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Jazakumullah. And the next questions are these two questions. Anyone else can come forward to give me the answer of these two?
Assalamu alaikum, Hakim Saab. I'm not sure whether it's Hakim, whom I'm very clear, or Brother Kesemo Sahib. If you want to have a go, Kemo Saab, please.
If someone has raised hand as well, you can request.
Okay. Sanikum, whoever is raised the hand, if it's a question, if it's a comment, you can unmute yourself, please. Sorry.
Assalamu alaikum. The short vowels are.
First, read the question.
How many short vowels are there in Arabic language?
Yeah.
There is 3 short vowels.
Brilliant.
Fatha,
yes.
Dhamma, and Kasra.
Okay. And how long should we prolong those?
1 second.
Thank you very much. Excellent. And then second question.
What do you mean by Maksur letter? Yeah. The letter which have a Kasra on it is called Maksur letter.
Okay.
Aman, are you there? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more slide. Yes. Anyway, thank you very much.
Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum. Luqman Sahib or Kemo Sahib?
Yeah, two more slides. Yes.
Assalamu alaikum. I will go for the young ambassador, Nasser Ahmed Kunudu Sahib. Assalamu alaikum. Do you want to unmute yourself? Assalamu alaikum, Nusrat Adam. Let's have a go and see what's, yeah. The question is, how many letters are called Huruf Mad? We have certain letters, not 7, not 5.
Don't give the hints.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Kemo Kasam, do you want to have a go?
Wa alaikum salam.
Yeah,
Assalamu alaikum.
yes.
It's 3 letters.
Yes. Which one?
Is Ra, Lam, and Mim.
And none of these is Huruf al-Madda. Sorry.
Very close. If you want to try again, because for the purpose of just learning, this Alif, Waw, and Ya, with permission of Brother Mansab. So it is Alif, Waw, and Ya. And maybe if you want to go the second question with permission of Mansab.
What are the conditions of Huruf al-Madda and how long should we prolong?
Customer, you can come back, or Nusrat Adam, you can, or any other student, please, just for.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
What are the conditions of Huruf al-Madda and how long should we prolong?
And Toby has just mentioned Alif,
Okay.
Waw,
Alif,
and Ya.
okay. Alif is when it's the preceding letter has got fatha on it.
Yes.
And then it should be for 2 seconds.
Yes. Okay. Any other condition? If I put this meme there and fatha there and sukun there, it's a Huruf al-Madda now, yes?
No.
Why? Alif is there and meme is there with fatha.
Yes, please, it should be.
No. Your first, because I put sukun sign there, the condition is Alif should not have any sign or stroke and the preceding letter should have fatha. So this sukun should not be there. Yes. Now it is Huruf al-Madda and meme sound will be prolonged for 2 seconds. What is the condition for Waw?
With Waw, the preceding letter should have Dhamma on it, and there shouldn't be any sign on the Waw.
Should not be any sign?
Yes.
No.
There should be
blank.
there should be sukun.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. And for the Ya?
And then with Ya, the preceding letter should have kasra.
Like
and then
this, I say put ba here and Dhamma, and then it will be bu. Yeah. And what is the condition for Ya?
The preceding letter should have kasra.
Yeah.
On it.
Okay.
And then there should be sukun on the Ya.
Okay. Brilliant. Thank you very much. And the last slide. Anyone can help me to give the answer for these 2 questions?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Luqman, are you there? Or Sister Shahida Boche Sahib? No, Sophia Anwar, if you want to have a go. Assalamu alaikum, sisters.
Assalamu alaikum.
So
is the first one Huruf-ul-Lin?
Yeah.
Has that been answered?
No.
Is it 2 or 3? I think it's 2.
2, yeah. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Which one are?
Ya and Waw.
Yalin and Wawlin. Excellent. And what is the answer of this question?
What is the difference between Ya Madda and Ya Lin? I don't know if I can explain it, but Ya Madda.
This is Ya is here now. When it is a Ya Madda and when it is a Ya Lin. That is I meant.
So Ya Lin would obviously have a soft sound, and Ya Madda would have a prolonged sound for 2 seconds.
Yes, partly your answer is correct. Like, when Ya Madda should have sukun sign and preceding letter when have fatha, then it is a gliding vowel. Then it's a lean, Ya Lean, yes? When the preceding letter has kasra, then it is a mad, Ya Madda. Did you get my point now?
Yeah. So I think So I think what you're saying is that if the preceding letter has, no, can you say it again? Just say it once more,
If
please.
preceding letter has kasra, then it is a ya madda, because that will be B, like, yes. But if I put like ha, letter ha here with the fatha, then it will be high. That is a soft high. That is lean. Yeah, lean. Yes.
So it means in the lean rule, then the ya also has to have a sukoon on it as well.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
In both cases,
Okay,
ya
now
will have sukoon, but preceding letter, if has got fatha, then it will be a ya madda. When preceding letter has kasra, then it is a ya madda. When preceding letter fatha, then it will be a lean ya. Yeah.
Yeah, I've understood it. So what you're saying is the ya will have a sukoon sound on it. If the preceding letter is a kasra, then that's going to be ya madda. But if it's a fatha, then it will be ya lean, which is the soft sound.
Yes. Excellent. Jazakumullah. Thank you very much. Now, to one side, it's a quickly revision. If anyone can help me to go 3-4 slides, and then we will go for the. That will be a quick revision now, visual revision, so we can see what we are learning. Anyone can come?
Salakum Tahir, iPhone or Uzma Ijaz, if you want to.
No, you will be reading. You will not giving any answer. So it's much easier now. It will be revision for everybody, for me as well.
Can I start, Mansa?
If you want to, you can, yes.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. There are 29 Arabic letters. And to start with, always there are 19 light sound letters, which has been obviously has been mentioned in the first presentation. And there are 3 conditionally heavier sound letters. And always there are 7 heavy letters which are pronounced by heavier sound. And the thick heavy letters, the following 7 letters are always pronounced with a heavy sound, which is kha, swad.
Little bit longer. Swad.
Swad. Lod.
Dod.
Lod. Dwa. Va.
The twa, there should not be a vowel sound in between.
Ta. Va. Ghain, which is again it's a throat letter, and the qaf. Yes. The following 3 letters are conditional pronounced with a heavy sound, which is alif, lam, and ra.
Okay.
The permanent thick heavy sound letters, to start with, the example will be kha, which is khalidina.
Look, here is, yeah, go
on. Khulqa. So again,
khulika.
Khulqa.
Not khulika.
Khulqa.
It's a kasra here. Lam has got kasra.
Khulqa, which is 1 second of each.
Yeah.
And then we have Swad, Lord. Swad will start as Swalati. Most times, I think, if a man allows me, we hear always, are you going to do salat? It's not salat, it's swalat. There's a vertical fatha here, which is
yeah,
swalati for 2 seconds.
And if we are, because we are pausing here, then we will say salah.
Ta marbuta, which is around ta. That will change to ha.
Yeah. Inshallah, in a couple of lessons, I will start doing these pausing rules as well.
And surah, which is obviously in the most recited surah on Jumade, as always we do the quiz. So ihdina surat al-mustaqim, surat, 2 seconds, because there is a huruf madda here, and for 2 seconds as well. Then we have Lord, Daraba, again, Fadli, Talibu. Again, ta, which has got huruf madda, alif. Batisha, batsha is thick. We have dha followed by ghain wa qaf. Yu'zimu, adilama, not adilama, because mim is with a short and 1 second as well. The example of ghain.
You know, when za, zal, za, and the, your tip of the tongue touches, you know, the front teeth inside the, then it will be thick sound. Little bit, you need to lift your tongue upward and touch your tip of the tongue on the top front teeth, yeah, inside.
The,
Yeah.
the. So it's not za, but the. And then we have a ghain, which is a throat letter. Ghalibu, ghalibu. Again, obviously, now we are very familiar what a huruf madda is, which means the letter of elongation. Yaghfiru, yaghfiru. Here it's a ra with a dhamma. And then we have qaf, which is again through a letter. Khala, khala.
It's not a throat letter, it's a thick letter.
It's a thick letter. Khalaqa, kutilat is with no movement at all on ta because it has got a school.
Okay, next one, please. Anyone else now? We said alif, lam, and ra are conditionally pronounced thick sound. So this slide is about alif mad.
Can I go ahead or another?
No, anyone else, please.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum. Another student who wanted to have a go, please.
Can I have a go? I'll read this.
Yes, please.
So this is a alif mud, which it's talking about the conditional thick and heavy sound letters. So alif, the quality, it says here, the quality of alif mud sound being light or heavy depends on the letter preceding alif. So if there is like a blank alif, if there's a fatha on the preceding letter, then that's a thick sound. So for example, the example they've given there will be
No, just read this one. The conditions you just mentioned is for a haruful madda, alif. But the thickness of alif depends on the previous letter. If it's a heavy, then alif sound. We cannot say ta, first ta thick and then a sound is a thin. We cannot say. We need to prolong ta heavy sound all along for 2 seconds because of this alif will be heavy because of ta is heavy. Ha is heavy.
Yeah, okay.
Here ya is light, then ya alif will be light as well.
So if the letter before alif mud is heavy, then mud should accordingly take a heavy sound. Yeah, I understand now. So because da is heavy, therefore the alif has a heavy sound. Kha is a heavy letter, so the alif takes on the heavy sound. So in the next example with the light sound, we're saying if the letter before alif mud is light, alif mud should accordingly take a light sound. So in this example, is it because ma is light and therefore no?
Yes,
I don't understand that.
Yeah, no.
Is it right?
Yeah.
Ma is a, oh yeah, so ma is a light letter. So therefore the sound that the alif will take, because ma, the preceding letter is light, it'll be bima unzila, and then iyaka. So again, because the ya is a light letter, then the alif, again, because the preceding letter is light, it takes a light sound.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. And next, Ra.
So am I doing that?
Continue. Yeah. No, you can continue until one more slide.
Okay, so the conditional thick, heavy sound letter Ra. So again, heavy sound. If the letter Ra carries a fatha, fathaten, dhamma, or dhammaten, then it is pronounced with a heavy or thick sound. If the letter Ra carries a kasra or kasraten, then it is pronounced with a light or thin sound.
Here are the examples now. Now,
So
just
the
just let me know why this ra is heavy.
so this ra is heavy
Because
because
ra
because
is
there's a fatha on it, because there's a fatha on it.
excellent, brilliant. Thank you very much. And this ra is heavy as well because fatha. This ra is
Because there's a
heavy
fatha.
because it's vertical fatha, and this ra is heavy because of dhamma.
Dhamma.
This ra is heavy because
Dhamma
dhamma.
can.
Then, yeah. Now, please read these words.
Alam tara ila alladhina sirata at-tawrata
Brilliant. Yeah.
kafaru mustaqarrun mustaqarrun
Yeah.
mustaqar
Again.
mustaqarrun
Yeah. Now these words.
abasa bikhairin ridwanum minallahi.
Brilliant. You pronounce this lam with a thick sound. The reason?
Because of the fatha on.
It will come
no.
in the next slide, but because you pronounce your, I'm just asking you.
Yeah, it's mota lam because of the fatha before it.
Yes, it is in word Allah. Lam is always pronounced thick sound when the preceding vowel letter is fatha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now come to the lam. Anyone else, please? Now.
Lam Jalala. I will ask Sister Amtul Mujiba Sahiba. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sister Amtul Mujiba Sahiba. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Are you there? Can we have another volunteer? Any student? We are just learning, obviously. Practice.
No, up till now, I'm really amazed that everyone had given me such a good answer. Brilliant. I'm quite happy with the progress.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Suhaib Azan Jaja or Amtul Mujiba Sahiba or G7024. No one can unmute Dujarara. Assalamualaikum Aman Sahib. I think the students they are preparing themselves. If you want me, I can go through this.
Okay. No, I want anyone else because this is how we will learn. You know, as soon as you read it and yeah, please.
There is answer. Yeah.
Can I just try?
Yes, sure.
Yes.
Please make sure your mic. Hardly I can hear you. The mic is not.
When we talk about La Mushada, that is
We can't hear.
Sister, your mic is too far. Maybe on hands free. Not sure. Assalamu alaikum.
Well, assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me now?
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, Lamu Jalala is will be pronounced with thin or light sound when it is preceded by letter carrying kasra. I think Lamu Jalala is always applicable when we want to talk about lamb that has a last name. So an example of the
last name? I didn't get Allah's name. Yes. Name. Yeah. Okay. Brilliant.
For example, if we want to say
no. Here are the examples. Yeah. Now you can read it, please.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that there's an example here. Then for the this is for the thing. For the
which line represent this first line? What is this?
This one is the thick one.
Yes.
So Inna Allah.
Yeah.
So if it is preceded by Fatia or Doma, the lamb will be called with a thick sound.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Next one.
Preceded by a sound, like when we want to say Bismillah, it's going to be flat.
Yes. Now read all these words.
Oh, okay.
Hadudullah.
Sorry. Oh, there is example here. Okay. Okay, so the other one is Adudullahi. Adudullahi. This is an example of thick lamb. Then this one, Qalullahumma. So
Yes.
what all this example is telling us is that when we hear about Lamu Jalala, it's applicable when we are calling Allah's name.
Yes. Now read these two words, please.
Okay, this other one, it is read with a thin sound. So that is, it's still name of Allah, but if it is preceded by Kesra, the sound would be flat. Bismillahi. Bismillahi. So then the next one, Alhamdulillahi. It's still Kesra, so it's going to be thin. Then the next one is Afillahi. So that's another example of thin sound in Lamu Jalala.
Okay, brilliant. Now if I say Allah Z, it will be right or wrong?
If you say what?
This word, if I say Allah Z, is it right or wrong?
That is right.
Why?
Because Allah, that is preceded, the lamb there is preceded by Fatah.
But it is not, lam is not in word Allah.
Oh, yes.
You see?
That is wrong because it doesn't have any, it doesn't have a last name.
Yes. Now it will be Allazi, illa, not illah, illa. Yeah. Always other lam is always thin apart from we need to see in the word lam jalala in word Allah. Yes. Otherwise lam is always thin.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Now anyone else please come forward to introduce these short vowels.
Assalamu alaikum. I'll take Faiz Rahman. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Faiz Rahman, can you unmute yourself, please? Assalamu alaikum. Faiz Rahman. He's a young lad.
Yes.
Please. Faiz Rahman, the Aman Sab is asking, what are the short vowels or short vowel as known as harakat as well?
The Keswa.
Yes.
Boo.
Oh, Kasra, that can't be boo.
No. Request anyone else because it's quite noisy at the background. Could you please request anyone else?
Oh, mine is more noisy than him. Assalamualaikum. If Faiz Rahman has not sorted out, we can have Janat if you want to try. We are looking at the examples or how we can teach ourselves and teach our friends and children.
Yeah, what I have seen, Toby Sahib, whoever is reading the slides, his concept is getting much more clearer.
Yeah.
That's why I want to request everybody to take part and read.
I agree. Azan, assalamu alaikum. Azan Jaja, please. You have raised your hand. Do you want
to?
Wa alaikum salam, Azan, sir.
So should I explain these rules?
Yes. Just what is on the slide? Just let me know, please. Yeah.
So a fatha, if a letter has a fatha on it, you make a sound.
First, short vowels. You can say there are three short vowels.
There are three short vowels. Called harakat, and then if a letter has a fatha on it, you make a sound. So ba
sound, not
a sound.
Yes.
Ba,
yeah.
Ta, and then if a letter has a kasra, then you make a E sound. So
Yes.
B,
Brilliant.
D.
Aman Sab, sorry to interrupt my student like myself. I always find it difficult to explain when I'm explaining to people that E sound, E as echo.
Yeah.
What would be the easiest way? Because explaining to a child,
Just like you said, B, T, C, it gives E sound at the end. E.
Okay, Azan, you can go ahead. Jazakallah.
If a letter has a dhamma on it, you make a oo sound. So
Yes.
boo, do, oo.
Now explain this fatha now, please.
Summary of short vowels. Fatha. Fatha is a slanting stroke, always placed above a letter.
Like
Short vowel fatha gives a sound.
Yes.
Any letter carries fatha sign is called maftu letter.
Yes.
A maftu letter is prolonged for only 1 second.
Yeah. Is the ba is a maftu letter or not?
Yes.
Why?
Because it has a fatha on it.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Now, kasra.
Kasra. Kasra is a slanting stroke placed below a letter. Short vowel kasra gives E sound. Any letter carries kasra sign is called a muksur letter. Maksur letter. A maksur letter is prolonged for only 1 second.
Like, pronounce this like what?
B.
Yes. Now this one.
Dhamma. Dhamma is an inverted stroke placed over a letter. Short vowel dhamma gives oo sound. Any letter carries dhamma sign is called a madmum letter.
Yes, madmum. Yeah, brilliant.
A madmum letter is prolonged for only 1 second. So boo.
Yes. If I say a ta madmum, how you will pronounce it?
Sorry?
If I say ta is a madmum, how you will pronounce it?
Two.
Only 1 second. You just read. You just told me it should be prolonged for 1 second. Then it will be
yes,
two.
Sir.
So if I say mim maftu, how you will pronounce it?
One for 1 second.
And what will be the sound? Maftu. That's the maftu. Ma.
Ma.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, sir. Now, if anyone can help me to understand the long vowel.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'll take my brother. If the echo is not at the background, since we are all teaching together. Brother Hakim Saab, are you there?
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Oh, is it Hakim Mensah, sir?
Oh, I do not differentiate the General Secretary, but you have a go.
Okay, Jazakallah.
Yeah.
Mad Asli. Normal elongation. Mad to lengthen or to prolong.
We lost you. Could you please just repeat again?
Mad means to lengthen or to prolong. In Arabic language, there are 3 huruful mad. Alif madda, waw madda, and ya madda.
Yeah.
These 3 huruful madda help to elongate the sound of.
We lost you again.
For about 2 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. Can you please introduce me this slide? Why? Because I have explained so many times. Why I have introduced this slide here?
Difference between Alif and Hamza.
Yeah.
Alif without any sign.
Yeah.
Alif with any of sign Hamza.
Yeah. Any of these signs, basically, any of these signs appears on Alif, then Alif will become a
Hamza.
Hamza sound. This is original Hamza shape. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And as soon as this alif, blank alif, carries any sign, then it will become a Hamza sound. Yes, we need to understand because it will. These are the three huruful madda. And if you please explain me now here, then we will understand why I have introduced that slide. Yeah.
Long vowels, huruf madda, alif with no sign or stroke. Preceding letter carries fatha sign.
Yeah. Then it will be a alif madda.
It will be alif madda.
And how you will pronounce this?
Ba.
Yes. Now, what is this waw madda?
Waw madda is when a ya with sukun sign precedes a letter. A preceding letter carries kasra sign. And it's
What?
pronounced. And it's
what is this?
It's a dhamma.
Yes. What is the? Please read these two conditions again.
Waw with sukun sign. Preceding letter carries dhamma.
Yes. And now pronounce this one.
Bu.
Yes. And what is the condition of ya madda?
Ya madda, ya with sukun sign. Preceding letter carries kasra sign.
Brilliant. Sorry, again? B, yes. Now,
yes.
Now, just read these three words for me.
Utina.
You pronounce correctly na, but you should give same amount of time to these two as well because all three are huruful madda.
Utina.
Yes, this one. This one now.
Uzina.
Yes. This one.
Buhiha.
Nuhiha. Brilliant.
No.
Thank you.
Okay. No. It's no. Yes. Sorry.
Now, what are these? Why these are the same long vowels? Because in Arabic there are different way of writing haruful madda, long vowels. You can, instead of alif madda, you can write like this as well. There's an Arabic way of writing. Yes.
Yes.
So vertical kasra will represent 2-second a sound, and vertical kasra will represent 2-second e sound, and inverse dhamma will represent 2-second u sound. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, please one by one, and we will do this mixed practice. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Aman Sahab, if you allow me, I can do the practice for the first line, and then we can request others to go through. Is that okay?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
First, let me know what first line represents.
Okay, so just for all of us as we are revising, the first line we are looking at the short vowel, which is fatha, kasra, and dhamma. It's 1 second, 1 beat. And I want just to cheat in, Aman Sahab, how important is this class, obviously, that we are all, alhamdulillah, trying to learn. So in the first box here, when the practice comes, instead of reading fu'ila, remember, it's 1 second, one just note. Fu'ila is a ayn. Fu'ila, yahab, yahabu. Yahabu, 1 second, 1 dot, knock. Qutila, 1 second. Su'ila, this is the Hamza with a kasra, which we always, again, from the African background, it may be different countries, we always, we have a problem with this Hamza. Sometimes the way how we pronounce, so it's su'ila, this Hamza is an issue for not only Africans. I know some of the mysteries as well, they struggle to find this letter. So for reminder, Su'ila, I'm not wasting time. And then Jumi'a, 1 second. I can request maybe another volunteer. It's just have a go. It's not about who is reading better, but we are all practicing. And the more we practice, the better for yourself, your children, and your other people. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. You can go, please. Yeah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
A'udhu billahi. As a man Sab said, don't rush. Read it. So don't worry. Yeah, go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فعل
No, this line, second line.
يقيمون يحسبون يحسنون
Very good.
يقينون
Again, sorry.
That if whatever you have just recited, if it's like Hamza here on the top of Waw, then it is right. Yuqinuna. But in the absence of Hamza, this is Huruful Madda. Yuqi.
يقينون
Again, please.
يقينون
Together. يوقنون
2 seconds here, 1 second here, 2 seconds here, 1 second here, like this.
يوقنون
Well done. Jazakumullah. Next one, please.
Faiz, before you go, Mansab, if you allow. And what rule are we covering there? Faiz, Assalamualaikum. Is it Huruf Lin or Huruf Madda?
حروف مادة
Huruf Madda. Okay, so good. That's no problem. Yeah, okay.
Well done.
Exactly. Next person, you can have a go, please. Either Sister Shahida Boche or Uzma Ujaz. You unmute yourself, brother. We're just having fun with the Quran, so please feel free. This is exactly. Assalamu alaikum. Any other person?
Assalamu alaikum. Can I have a go?
Yes, please.
So this is a mixture of vertical, what do you call it? Vertical kasra and long strokes and short strokes.
Yes.
So, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
No twa. There is no twa. Ta.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Brilliant.
آياته بيده عمله به إيلاف هذه آله قبله.
Brilliant. MashaAllah. Very nice reading. Next one, please.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. Any other volunteer? Suhaib, Amtul Hayy, or Takhir? Anyone, please. You can unmute yourself. Ji Suhaib. Wa alaikum assalam.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ملأه فله كتابه يراه ma'ahu yarahu uriya duburahu yadahu yadahu balihu thalathu qatala ra'ahu adamu alimu ala.
MashaAllah, well done. I have seen you taking care of thick letters. Very consciously, you are trying to recite thick letters where there is wherever there was a thick letter. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Now, anyone else? We have few slides left.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. Can we have another one who is learning to become a teacher? Please, you can unmute yourself as you wish, please. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Learn to read and learn to teach and practice. Wa
Assalamu alaikum.
assalam. And who is that?
Abdul Shafi.
Abdul Shafi. May Allah grant you speedy recovery. Yes, please, Abdul Shafi. Istamir. Go ahead.
Al-huruf al-lin. Lin means to ease or to soften. Haruf al-lin are pronounced very softly. When letter waw or ya are sakin and preceded by a consonant with fathat.
No, this T is a this T is a typo error. Yeah.
Then they are called al-haruful lin, letter of ease.
Yes, brilliant. Now, give me this example. Carry on.
Ya lin, letter ya with sukun sign, preceding letter with fatha stroke on it.
Yeah.
So when a maftu letter is followed by a ya sukun or waw sukun, then there is soft elongation.
Yeah.
Waw lin, letter waw with sukun sign, preceding letter with fatha stroke on it.
No, just read these two.
Aw khay.
No, kha sound. Ha.
Hi.
Yes. Hi. Ow. Hi. Yes. Little bit longer.
Ow.
Now, yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Now, next one, please.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Last one, then we will. This is up to here. We have covered everything. So this is the last slide for revision.
Assalamu alaikum. Any other volunteer who want to cover Hamza Sakin or Crescent Hamza? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. You can unmute yourself, please, if you want. Any other student? Because we are running out of time. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Tahir, did you have a go? Or Anik Ahmed? Assalamu alaikum.
This Hamza is a very special letter. It sometimes it takes chair, alif as a chair, sometimes it takes ya as a chair, and sometimes it takes waw as a chair. And whenever in these circumstances, we will never read this basically letter. We will just concentrate Hamza. Yeah, please read it.
Assalamu alaikum. Sister Jannat, do you want to unmute yourself? Or maybe not sure. If it is your first class, don't worry. You can always. The best with this learning is that the notes has been put in front of us. So we don't need to make up our own sentences or teaching less notes. Assalamu alaikum. Salam, Sister Shahida Boche Sahiba. Yeah, you can have it, please. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I've been having problem. I'm muting myself tonight.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, now finally it's the last one.
Okay. The question Hamza, or is called Hamza Sakin, also known as Hamza Sakin.
Women.
Some words of the Holy Quran contains the letter alif or hamza with sukoon sign. This hamza should be pronounced with a soft jerk from the bottom of throat. A special care should be taken to avoid hamza sakin sound, pronounced as letter ain sound, which is pronounced from middle of throat. Letter hamza appears different shapes and forms, as sometimes it is also carried by letter alif, waw, or ya.
Yeah.
The examples.
Yeah. How you will pronounce this first?
This one is ta.
What this, only this one, what is this?
This one is alif with a sukoon.
No.
The sakin, sorry.
No, what is, it becomes now hamza sakin.
Hamza, okay, hamza sakin, yes.
So
Sorry.
how you will read, you have read this. How you will read this?
Ta.
Ta, yeah. Ta, take, and then soft jerk sound, yes? You said soft jerk sound from bottom of your throat. Ta.
Ta.
Akhtana.
Ahtana.
This.
Ma.
Ma.
Kulin.
Little bit longer. This is a ruful madda.
Kulin.
Yeah.
Hudu.
If I take away this sukoon sign, then you will, how you will read it?
Na.
Good.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Now next.
Ya.
Yeah.
Ya murukum.
Yeah.
Jitana.
Little bit longer.
Jitana.
Yeah.
Lamuna.
Little bit longer.
Lamuna.
Yes.
Bit sama.
Yeah.
Tu.
Okay. Just hold on. If I take away this hamza from here, just imagine hamza is not there. How you will read it?
Tu.
MashaAllah. Thank you very much. And if hamza is there?
Tu.
Yes. MashaAllah.
Tu minuna. Asatum.
MashaAllah. Thank you very much. Very careful reading. And this is now time. We will finish our class. Can I ask any student who can read this prayer today so we can finish our class?
I
Yes,
could
please.
read it.
Okay. Yes, please.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Prayer after reciting the Holy Quran. Allahumma arhamni.
No.
Allahumma arhamni.
Not arhamni. Allahumma arhamni.
Oh, yes. Allahumma arhamni. Bil-Qur'an al-Azimi.
Azim.
Bil-Qur'an Azim.
Allah. Nil Azim. Bil-Qur'an al-Azim.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't worry. That's why we are doing practice, yeah? Don't worry.
Allahumma arhamni bil-Qur'an al-Azim.
Yeah.
Oh Allah, have mercy on me through the Quran, the great.
MashaAllah, Jazakumullah for your help. Thank you very much. Inshallah ta'ala, we will next week again we will learn a new lesson. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.